Watch a few minutes ago. we got to keep Skiff on task here.
Hey man, listen, okay? ADHD is a thing. It's real.
It is a real thing.
Yeah, and I'm just trying my best.
That's all we can do is try our best,
I'm
Skiff.
just trying my best. All right. Well, anyway, we're getting on to Apocalypse here, and we got this Taros coming back up. This dude's a problem.
Yeah, Power, though, should be able to do a pretty well against it here.
Dude, I'm going to be hearing the stomp sounds in my sleep tonight.
We have heard a lot of them today.
There's so much stomping.
This is pretty close, except for that right there.
Oh, wow.
That is going to go ahead and send him down, giving Thaiph a pretty good lead here at the beginning on Apocalypse. Now Power needs to play catch up.
All right. Well, let's see how this plays out here. Right now, not looking too bad one way or another. Okay, beautiful.
I don't know if Power wants to keep pushing that offstage engagement against Thaiph. I think the hammer is definitely getting the better advantage there.
Yeah. But you know what? At the same time, like you got to get that stock out of there, right? I mean, you got to do something.
At the same time, it's kind of scary facing him on stage as well, because he's just going to stomp you to death. Here we go.
He's literally stomping, hitting you away, and then he just does this. He just moves like looks left, looks right, just does that really fast.
Power able to go ahead and tie these stocks up, but he did take quite a bit of damage on his second stock before he could get the job done. Thaiph just going to fight unarmed. Ooh, Power held. Oh! Okay, all right. We're getting a little crazy off stage here, guys. All right, gonna reel it back in. Thaiph just fighting unarmed. You know, you realize there are weapons in this game. Oh, he's playing terrorist. Of course he knows there's weapons in this game.
All right, well, Jimmy looking to try and close out Power here. Just a little bit of Power, trying to do a safe act. Okay, hang on a sec.
Oh, another down sig. Power saw that one come. I think it's conditioning, though. I think we're going to see something else come out. Probably neutral sig when he catches Power going high.
Oh, probably.
That's what I feel like. Again.
And even then, it's like it's a fast one too. So like, if you do get the hit, great. If you don't, all right. Well, now your opponent like has that in mind that you have that ability and that you will press that button. So a little bit of that mind games.
Oh, nice Sarah from Power. Going to push Thaiph off stage. Nice recovery, but not going to be enough to knock from that low. Gives Thaiph another opportunity, trying to hit that stomp Sair, stomp scoop, stomp something. Just a Sair will get the job done. He didn't even need the stomp.
That's the thing, is like we were talking about how you're conditioning with the SIG, but like the stomp is also probably part of that too, right? Because you're stomping so much, that's forcing Power to jump around a bit because you don't want to get caught up. But at the same time, if you start kind of getting into that bubble that Thaiph has, like you might just get SIG'd in the process. So there's like layers to this. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's be like that.
Wow, man.
It's like an onion.
Competitive fighting games are so cool.
Power going to send Thaiph away off. We're going to see some offstage pressure. No, he's going to sit back and wait on Thaiph to make the first move. We saw the exclamation points coming out. That is going to go ahead and confirm. And we are all tied up on final stock.
Yep. And it's been a pretty quick game too. The pace has been pretty solid. All right. Oh, I like that sound too. Oh, wow.
Finally, we're seeing some side strings come out. Oh, and missed the dare coming off stage.
That's huge. Now you got axe in hand here.
But he gave up that Power position to go back off stage. Power with the D-Light, figured it was coming out. Oh, no. Big whiff. Not a whole lot of punish off of it, though. Thaiph going to go low, ground pound, dare, and brought him back on stage.
You know what? I'm kind of down with that. It's, you know, escorting someone to safety. That's actually just called being a good person. But now Thaiph looking for a position to try and close this out. Power now escorting him off stage, being a not a good person. Again, oh my goodness. I think he wants this guy to lose a stock.
He definitely should want that. Power, nice dare. Getting some little more damage, getting Thaiph closer to that knockout range. Whiffing with recovery and giving Thaiph an opportunity to rack up some more offense here.
Stomp? Oh, stomp maybe? Nope. Yeah. He is like, I feel like he's just pressing stop when he's not near him, and maybe he just likes the sound too. Maybe it's like an intimidation factor, and he realizes he's not gonna be able to make it back, and Power's like, you're not gonna scare me. Go to the blast zone, please, thank you, and takes game one in the process.
656 damage coming off of that Mordex from Power, and gonna be enough to confirm a game number one for him. We're gonna take a look at these replays.
It'll definitely, yeah, this was definitely an interesting game. There's a lot of like, a lot of weird scenarios like that, like just not having the resources to recover. And like those types of stocks always make me laugh because like, I feel like everybody, not just in this game, but like in other platform fighters too, like they just there's so many resources to be able to make it back to stage. So like if you don't see someone just going off the blast zone, it's just like watching them recover and then just slowly falling. It's just, I don't know, it's very goofy for me now.
See where we're going to end up here in game number 2, and it is going to be Demon Island. And we have a swap over to the Bodvar.
Okay. I like this, actually, because you still get your hammer, right? But now you get that sword coming in, so you can kind of deal with a little bit of that speed that Mordex has at his disposal. 3, 2, and plus, you got those just, like, really good just baseline stats across the board. Nothing super crazy. Everything is pretty good.
Yeah, Bodvar, definitely a solid legend. See if it's going to be enough to turn the tides against Power here, though. So far, so good. I mean, we're very early, but Power has not answered back any of this. There it is. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, Sword's looking really good here as he follows up with that recovery. Saren his way back down the stage. Putting Power on the defense here as he tries to get something going here. But it's just back and forth with the Sword now. There we go. Nair into Sare. Oh, but able to get a Sare of their own to come back up on stage. Now we're going to swap over to that hammer.
Yeah, right now this is definitely looking a lot better for Thaiph. It's looking a lot more fluid. I think, too, just having that, like, again, that additional move speed to kind of just, like, either, you know, disengage or chase him down is definitely helping out quite a bit here, too. But got to hit the Power. Definitely getting that damage right back, eating things up pretty quickly.
Absolutely. There we go. The scoop is going to get the job done, sending Power on to that second stock. But very close, very close. Definitely has the Bodvar in knockout range here. See what this edge guard is going to look like and see if we can capitalize on it. No, just leaving the lane wide open, daring him off the other side of the stage. And okay. Sarah's going to get the job done, and that is going to tie us all up. This is like deja vu at game number 1, bro.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just the best case scenario for Power as well. Just, you know, getting that stock right back, evening things up. You know, didn't take any damage in the process. I mean, you got some damage on you now, but you were able to even things up without any issue, any hassle.
Yeah, didn't let that get out of control. Didn't let Thaiph get carried away there. Oh, that had some vision off stage. Thaiph doing a really good job not to panic and find his way back up to reset to neutral.
Yeah. And now it's just about... Oh, wow, he's swinging for the fences here.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. The Sare going to find its home. Sidelight is not, though, however. Power's doing a pretty good job staying stacked on him and keeping things pretty close here.
Okay. Yep, some swings and a miss. Trying to find his way down just to get something going. There we go. Okay. Again, it's just a lot of hits and then kind of resetting the neutral here.
Ooh, we went deep. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, not against Hammer. You just can't do it.
That was definitely a lapse in judgment. Because I get why, right? But it's just like you did it against the wrong weapon. You worked so hard to even this up and take like a small lead, and then you kind of threw it away. Now, granted, you almost just got it back right there, making me look silly in the process, but...
Does have the option to get back up, but Power's right there to send him up to the ceiling and go ahead and confirm. And like I said, deja vu of last game, man. This is about as close as it gets.
I do want to say, though, that weapon toss to the other side of the stage was beautiful.
Wait a second. Thaiph cooking here. Thaiph really cooking here. Going off on arm, that might be a mistake. Now you get Power. Oh, no, the dare missed. I was going to say you get Power that power position, and you might spell trouble for you. We're going to exchange back and forth. Power cannot afford to exchange, though. He needs to take advantage here. He needs to be the aggressor, and he needs to get more damage.
Okay. It's just a matter of kind of getting that opening. I mean, he's got some good damage on him, but you got to be careful, especially with these gauntlets, too. That could be a lot of damage racked up here. That's crucial. Both of them making these really risky plays. Is that going to be enough? The weapon toss won't connect. Power should be able to find his way back. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop hurting my arm. they are being crazy. These guys are being crazy right now. What are they doing, Slow?
It's almost like they're good at the game.
They're good at the game, but they're being really, like, silly about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. I'm surprised we even got back on stage. I'll be honest with that.
That's kind of what the hypeness was the fact that somehow, sorry.
You ripped my arm.
I'm sorry. I get excited.
No, I get it. Because, I mean, that whole situation on that left side of the stage, I'm like, what are you guys doing right now? You guys are giving me anxiety.
They were being reckless is what they were doing.
They were being very reckless. But you know what? I mean, sometimes it pays off.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I mean, they both got back on stage, so
true.
Nobody really lost until, you know, someone lost by you know, other things. But nobody lost in that scenario, and that's what matters.
Thaiph's going to go ahead and stick into that Bodvar. I don't know about it. I think the Bodvar did so well because it was a new legend bringing out. It wasn't the Taros. It was something different, and Power had to readjust to that legend. So I wonder how it's going to go here in game number 3 since Power's already had that download opportunity against that legend. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure how much I agree with that because I feel like it's usually the player who switches characters usually has a bit more to kind of like readjust their game plan to. I mean, if anything, though, like maybe you're right. Just because Bodvar, I feel like you can get away with a bit more just because of the fact that you have more speed on your stuff, so you can be a bit more aggressive. You can be, disengage a lot easier. So yeah, maybe you got it. Maybe you got it. My bad.
I might not. I might have no idea what I'm talking about.
I definitely don't know what I'm talking about.
Power. Recovery's going to get kind of punished over there coming back up on stage. Now we see the sword back in hand of Thaiph. Power's definitely doing a good job here in the opening minute of this game. Carving himself a little bit of a lead, but Thaiph doing a really good job bringing it back to equal. Dancing around in neutral, being very, very careful. Nobody, okay, I was going to say, does anybody want to swap weapons? It's there. Power decides he wants to go ahead and get the scythe in hand.
Okay. Now trying to get back on stage here. Thaiph being very patient. You are running. Oh. I mean, that was really just up to Power to just be like, all right, listen, you're just going to take your time. And you kind of were a little obvious about when you were getting back on stage. Like, I also get being a little bit hesitant, but, like, you literally put yourself in a position where, like, you have to get on stage.
Yeah, you have no options left.
Like, you have to get on.
Uh-oh. Is that going to be the first stock to fall off of Power? Yes, it is. Good night on that one. And, Thaiph doing a pretty good job here.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Didn't let it get out of control.
It could have very fast, yeah. But I think it's just kind of like Thaiph just kind of recognized, all right, I was being a little goofy on the side of the stage, and I just kind of need to get back into the game here. So, but I mean, you are certainly getting back into the game, but on the end of receiving a bunch of damage here as Power is looking pretty powerful, if I do say so myself. Ooh. And now, just barely missing out on that. Not going to be able to take the stock there. Great weapon toss. And being weapon starved for this long now, that's definitely an issue. Yeah,
for sure.
Oh.
Finally, a little bit of response there from Thaiph. It's been all Power so far this stock.
There you go, Power. Weapon toss again.
Get those gauntlets in hand. Find a good knockout option.
Looking for it.
That might be it. Nope, not enough off the neutral.
Honestly, if he was just like more on that blue side, it probably would have happened.
Oh, missing with that one, giving Thaiph an opportunity to reset things here.
Yeah, I feel like that was definitely a bit of a smaller mistake where I feel like he could have been aggressive and it would have played out better in your favor.
For sure. Oh. Slowing things way down. Power's going to confirm. And he's solidified himself a pretty decent lead here in game number 3.
Yep. Now it's just a matter of trying to close this out, securing this game 3, going up 2-1, and just putting yourself one away from moving on in the bracket here. And again, this is a huge start, especially with this weapon starving going on. Oh, there you go. Once again. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, Power definitely turning up the pressure now.
All right, well, now we see Thaiph. He's got a sword in hand, so he'll definitely be able to answer this just a little bit. But Power really showing no signs of slowing down. Gonna stay on the offensive here.
Indeed he is. Power, though, hitting that dare, gonna send him off stage with the active input. Weapon throw is gonna go ahead and hit. Thaiph does, okay, I was gonna say, he should have one jump left. Oh,
whoa!
That neutral stick came out of nowhere.
Yeah, you were schmooving a little bit, that's for sure.
Okay, good aerials coming out of Thaiph here, but that is going to go and confirm.
Nice.
Put Power up 2-1.
Very strong game 3 here as well. Beautiful stuff. Again, getting a nice strong 2 stock out in the process. So, I mean, yeah, you're doing your thing. So, yeah, keep it up. Just honestly, I think just the same game plan. This might actually be a situation where Thaiph needs to swap characters again, and we are going to see that. Yep, right back to Taros. So honestly, I'm down for this because you kind of condition Power to be like, okay, I can take a few more hits now, and now you kind of have to reset him to like, oh no, I can only take like 5 hits now. So we'll see how it works out. I mean, he's definitely confident when he's got the Taros in hand, especially with this axe. I mean, it puts down so much damage, and he's playing confident with the hammer all day. So I mean, we'll see.
So far, so good, as Power has not been able to answer any of this opening damage. Finally with a nair, they're right back to catching a dare off that axe.
Okay. Okay, decent damage.
Back and forth here in the center of Demon Island. Thaiph, though, has a lead here, but now Power pushing him off stage, trying to dare him back over.
I respect throwing out that SIG a little earlier, too, because if you actually did hit that, I'm pretty sure it takes the stock, but even then, you just put it into your opponent's mind that, hey, yeah, this is back on the table, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, that weapon throw may have saved Thaiph there. Oh, no, it didn't.
No, I was just saying, if anything, it just kind of kept him in the combo for sure,
Yeah.
but... Yeah, we'll see how Thaiph can respond. I mean, we got the hammer now. And again, you're back on Taro, so just one small opening could potentially close this out. Okay, but not from the other side of the stage.
Yeah, especially with that bounce.
Yep. We are stopping again.
I mean, it's effective. It gets the job done. Switching back over to that scythe here.
Yep. It's quick, too, you know?
I mean, it's a good advantage to have against Taros. You know, slower, a legend, but that Sair coming with so much force is going to go ahead and put Power on the second stock.
Yep. And as we push forward, Thaiph's going to be looking to try and even things up here. Honestly, a couple swings of the axe should be good enough. Whoa, that movement was clean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, you leapfrogged him twice and
and got the stock out of it. Got the stock out of it, bro.
Whoa.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Wow.
That was so sick. That was such a sick conversion out of Power. Just kind of like, you can see it too because Thaiph was trying to play that whole like, I'm in between you and the weapon you want to pick up, and like, you gotta have to do something. And Power just kind of like, you know, did a little bit of footsie action and then just like went crazy with the movement and then put him in a position to take that stock. That was sick. That was dope.
And put him in a really good position to go ahead and wrap up this set as he tries to get the rest of the life out of this final stock from Thaiph. And he's looking like he's in a pretty good position to get it done. Thaiph not really getting a whole lot of offensive output out of that Taros here in the final parts of this game.
Yeah, this is rough when you make a switch with a position like with your back against the wall. Now, granted, he's been playing Taros all day, so like, how much do you need to get the engine revved up? But I think it's just like Power's just feeling so confident. They're playing really strong that like, it's kind of hard to just slow him down, you know?
For sure. Sidelight coming out. Power, though, staying underneath him, staying stacked against that hammer, making it very difficult for Thaiph to be able to get anything done here. Little weapon throw. Couldn't get his in there, though, but the grounded nair is going to go ahead and catch. And he is slowly working Thaiph down to knockout range here. He fights back over, gets that scythe.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, nice hair.
Good. I needed to see that too. That kind of tells me that you're still in the game a little bit. Now, granted, things aren't looking great, but I won't say they're bad quite yet.
Oh, no, they're bad.
All right, yeah, now they're bad.
Yeah. It's real bad. Unless you are Power, because I'll tell you what, he was able to confirm that a 3-1 against Thaiph.
That was a beautiful last game from Power.
Thaiph played really well, though.
He did. I'm not trying to take anything from him.
I didn't say you were.
Those few like scenarios were just Power, just like, yeah, leading into this stock here, the movement beforehand.